Indeed, greetings unto you, my beloved and holy friends. Thank you so much for joining me on another video. I really appreciate your presence. If you like what it is I'm doing, consider liking the video, consider subscribing, and do leave a comment. I try and answer every single one of them. Let's go live. There we go. Woo. I'm gonna pour myself a nice and refreshing glass of water. It's been a very interesting day. Very interesting day. I've really enjoyed it. Feel satisfied, and like I took some time to meditate as well. And in my meditation, something came up in my field of awareness that almost perturbed me. Like I had to like take action, and like I awoke like after I had to take action in this meditation, and my heart started beating like I was trying to run away from something. So I instantly recognized that as my sympathetic nervous system like kicking my my lungs and my heart into like high gear, like doof, 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 doof. And then I decided to meditate again for another 15 minutes, and I just eased into it, and I literally actively told myself to calm down, and I could feel my heartbeat slowing down, and it was quite surreal. Really cool experience. Good day from the CO. I don't know where CO is, friend. Unfortunately, USA. Have a great day, man. Glad to see you're up and thriving. Yes, I am, my friend. And thank you so much for sharing with me those beautiful words. I'm assuming the reason you're sharing them with me is because you're up and thriving as well. That you're happy, that you're healthy, that you're thriving, absolutely thriving with me. Damn, that's cool. It was quite cool. Colorado. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Hello from Wisconsin. Hello to you as well, my friend. Welcome to South Africa. At least a very small part of it. There it is. Hey, Lane. Good afternoon to you as well, my friend. I hope you're well. I hope your experience left you very rested. I hope you're feeling really good today and ready to take on a new day, my friend. Whew. Seems like it might come and rain again. There's a lot of clouds, and like when it's so windy, I already my head starts reeling with like, where do I have to set up my stream today? I don't want there to be too much wind noise. So like part of the reason why there's different perspectives every now and then is because of what the weather allows. So in a way, Mother Earth is also contributing to the to the streams, like literally. Like she changes the way I do things and the reason I do things. What's the purple drink? It's water, my friend. It's water. It's really good water. Comes straight from the earth below us, actually. So I feel like there's an extra level of connection with the water that I drink as well. Honoring Mother Earth. Honoring Mother Earth in everything that it is we do, right? We should. Something that we neglect a lot. So I think in everything that we do, in the water we drink and the food that we eat, we should recognize that without Mother Earth, none of it would be possible. You would not be possible. Off to work, have a fantastic smoke, and an even better day, brother. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for saying that. I hope that it works as well. And I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you find fulfillment. And I hope that you realize that you are an integral part to the whole of reality. I was supposed to go to SA for a nursing program, but it literally was planned 1 month after our country went into lockdown. That is really unfortunate, my friend, but maybe it was for the best. because South Africa has a new COVID strain, so nobody wants to take South Africans in, and yada yada yada. So maybe if you did come here, it would have kept you stuck here. You wouldn't have been able to go home. So maybe it's for the best, my friend. Maybe it's for the best. When all of this blows over, I don't think it's ever going to blow over. I don't think things will ever be the same again. But things will change. And I think when things change to a more free society again, I hope you come to South Africa. I hope your nursing program is still on their way. Like it's not something that was completely cancelled, but just postponed. Moloweni. Moloweni? Molweni? I don't know what that means, friend. You talking about a place where you were going to go? I'm guessing you were going to go to Moloweni. Where in SA are you? I'm in, like, I can explain to you where I am, but you wouldn't understand or know where it is. So, Mpumalanga area, friend. So if you look at South Africa like this, and there's this round part there, I'm on this round part. If Cape Town is down here, I'm all the way up here. All the way up there. I almost forgot how rolling papers worked last night. It is something you have to get used to again, huh? You told me you rolled yourself just a little small one. Did you smoke the whole thing? Or did you just like take a few puffs, leave it be, take a few puffs again later? I feel like that is my preferred way of smoking. Like even when I smoke like completely alone, I smoke the exact same way that I smoke on streams. I think I smoke more when I'm smoking alone, but I also, give myself breaks. I'll be back in a split second. I just want to get my little poking wire so I can start stuffing this from the top as well. Good grandfather clock without the L. Google grandfather. No, no, nobody wants to see that, dude. Nobody wants to see that. Smoke a blunt, bro. This is not a blunt technically, friend. Because a blunt would indicate that I'm rolling this with tobacco paper. And I'm not actually that opposed to blunts, because it's not something that I do regularly. And even though I know it's not great for me with the extra carcinogenics and all, it is something that has a place. It's a nice experience. So eventually I will again, but not right now. Not right now. There we go. What you sipping on? The cup color is beautiful. I'm happy that you like it, friend. It's become quite iconic to the streams. I was jokingly saying once that hopefully in like 10 years or something, I can sell this cup as a what do you call it? A historical piece. I'm not exactly sure how to frame it. Let's just say a valuable piece of cup, and then give all of that money back to the world. Wouldn't that be something? Stay tuned for the next 10 years, and let's see what happens with this cup. Maybe it will stay with me for the rest of my life. I doubt it. But it is a beautiful color. I really like purple. Like really, really like purple. I want to get myself a purple scarf as well. But all in due time. Hello friend. Hello Naomi. How are you? Hope you're well. Hope you're healthy. And I hope your boyfriend is back from the hospital. You haven't talked to me since, but I'm sure things are good. I hope things are good, rather, I should say. I couldn't smoke inside, so I took as many puffs as I could outside in the snow, and then came back in. Okay, yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about like exactly what I used to do as well. Moloweni is hello in a language I learned to come. Oh, yeah, one of the 11 native languages that South Africa, or recognized languages that South Africa has. We have 11 recognized languages. It's quite wild. There we go. Where in the world are you? I'm in South Africa, my friend. And good morning to you as well, Universe Dream. It's nice as always to see you, my friend. Go back like 2 minutes in the stream. Yeah, like people are going to be asking that question constantly. It's okay. Fortunately, my friends know where I am. Most of you. Lol, you smoke the money? No, actually, friend. Unless you were to talk about the actual rolling papers, because technically I did pay for them. But the actual bud grew on the very soil that I'm sitting on. So fortunately did not have to pay for it, and I don't have to burn money or smoke money, as you're saying. Where are you, bro? This looks like some European shit. No, friend, this is South African shit, actually. Purple is the bee's knees, yo. It is, isn't it? I don't know why. Like, why do we like purple as much as we do? Like, I know it used to be a color of royalty because little butterfly just came and landed on me. That's kind of nice. I don't know if you can see him. Now you might. Hello, little butterfly. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted. Like purple used to be a very hard color for people to manufacture, so only the richest people could actually afford to have purple things. So maybe that sense of royalty is still ingrained in us. I'm not sure. Lofeld, you could say that, friend. Mpumalanga area. Oh yes, update on him. He is still in the hospital, but today they moved him back into onto solid foods. They fasted him for a bit, then introduced just a clear liquid diet. They called it, and this morning to get solid breakfast through, and maybe able. Okay, I'm very happy to hear that. I think the transition from liquids to solid foods is already a step in the right direction. Can't be Cape Town. It ain't Cape Town, friend. Why not like outskirts? What? Nani? Purple is my favorite color. I think purple might be no. Green is my favorite color. But the colors I identify with is purple and gold. Yeah. Cool. The trees. Yes. Bro, you look majestic as fuck, mate. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate your compliments. The color of royalty. It is. It is. So, how did the day pan out? Can we see in your fridge? The day panned out really well, my friend. Really, really well. I did some more studying. Uh, and in my study session, I feel like I became so centered and I became so almost entranced in the lessons that I was learning that I almost spaced out into the lesson that I was learning, and I got some good information. Got some good information. Feeling. Feeling is very important. Feeling the things that you need to feel, because only in feeling into it will you be able to understand it. And no, you can't see in my fridge, friend. I don't like why you want to see in my fridge. Why? Maybe one day I'll show you, but these streams are also not look in the fridge streams. It looks beautiful there, my guy. I'll smoke my blunt and enjoy the sounds of your nature. Please do, friend. It is quite beautiful. We have a lot of birds. Like we have a lot of fruit trees and like a big yard, so there's a lot of seeds in there as well. So it kind of attracts all matter of birds, and it's nice to hear them sing. Majestic is the perfect way to describe it. Majestic is, friend. Seems like the character James Franco would play in a romantic comedy. That would be really cool. Maybe one day, friend. Maybe one day. Sorry, it cut off. He may be able to come home in the next few days. There we go. Thank you very much, Naomi. I hope that he does. I hope that you're feeling a little bit better about the thing that we talked about. I won't go into too much detail about that, but I've been thinking about you. I've been sending you my energy and my love. I hope that you know. Sounds like you have a Swedish accent. I don't. I have a South African accent. But when I went to China, they kind of tried to teach me how to not have a South African accent because they wanted to lie to the parents and tell them I'm an American. So they also kind of changed my accent a little bit, I think, maybe. So now it's an amalgamation of all of the experiences that I've been through. I have no idea why I enjoy this, man, but keep being you. It's refreshing. We all need to be happy each day. My friend, you're here for a reason, right? I'm here for a reason. And we've come together in this moment to be together in this moment. So that's exactly why you enjoy it, friend. And thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for sharing some love with me as well. I appreciate you being here as well. I've been to a place near Kaapskop? Kaapshop? Kaapshoop? Kaapshoop? Is it Kaapshoop? That looks very similar. The wild horses there are so awesome. We have some cool places in South Africa. It's a pretty big country as well. Like, it's pretty big. Um, and it's very, I think, stigmatized as well. Like, it is dangerous occasionally. It can be dangerous. But I believe that this country is moving into prosperity, into love, into self betterment, into evolution, into caring for each other, into safety, yeah, and into health. You know this dream. Meltmore is a free soul, majestic, does fit him well. Free spirit, the butterflies flock to his light. Like maybe they flock to the smells though. Like it's interesting to me actually. Butterflies taste with their feet. Like imagine if we did. Like oh I've already talked about this before on the stream. I just remembered, but like I guarantee if humans could taste with their feet as well, we'd probably have like flavored like shoe inserts and stuff, and we would be talking like it would be something that we discuss, like oh, what are what are you tasting today, and we would like tell each other about the flavors that we're tasting with our feet, and it would be a whole industry. It would be so cool actually. Dude, thank you. Thanks, you light up the day. Thank you, friend. Thank you for sharing this light with me. Thank you for absorbing light as well. And please, in turn, go and share this light with others. Oh, come on. I'm coming on, friend. I'm going to light this soon as well. As soon as I reach the bottom of the comments. Hey, mate. What is your dream in life? Take care. Woo! I have some dreams, homie. So basically, my ultimate dream is to build a city on the sea out of tetrahedrons. Yeah, interlocking tetrahedrons that you can keep adding to. Basically, the idea of it harvest sun energy, wind energy, and waves energy to create electricity, turn that electricity, use some of it use some of it for hydrolysis. Is it hydrolysis? Yeah, to turn like seawater into oxygen and hydrogen, reuse that hydrogen for electricity as well, use the electricity for the community. All of the excess electricity gets used to cool down our oceans, and then also the oxygen that's produced gets pumped or aerated into this community or this city. Not to the extent of it killing us, like a solid 20% or so. And then all of the excess oxygen again will get vented into the world. So yeah, that is my ultimate goal. I believe it's going to be like a 40-year goal for me or something. No, 40 years I'll be 62. Maybe. Maybe by then. Maybe 50. I feel 50 is a good age to have that going. So yeah, it's gonna cost me a lot of money, but I think it's going to help save this world. If we can create a whole city of people living in a carbon negative world, a world that cools down our oceans, a world that pumps oxygen into the air, it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time and it's gonna take a lot of money. Good morning, friend. Good morning to you, Mose. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the hugs, Naomi. Sending you love as well, Naomi. I hope he gets better. He will, friend. He will. What is your job? I'm a creator, my friend. I can only be what God created me to be, and God creates only things like himself, so I'm a creator, my friend. Hello, South African man. Hello to you, my friend. Hello. Thank you for joining me. For some reason, my voice feels very slimy. I've been sneezing all day, got some allergies, so do excuse me. You have inspired a project I can't wait to show you. Have I, Mose? Now I'm really interested. Like, send me a direct message. I'm very curious. If it's not too personal, what does spirituality mean to you? I always try to be a lifelong learner. So, spirituality, in my personal opinion, is realizing and feeling that you are like a sunbeam coming off of the sun. So you are literally that which is, and that which is always going to be. And living into that and becoming aware of that, I believe, is the only way to truly become enlightened. Because you literally realize that you are light. Did you see in the news about the farmer that got stabbed and shot 3 of his attackers? I didn't, friend. I didn't, but that's very unfortunate. Day 43 on what? Day 43 of the year, my friend. I'm going to stream every single day of this whole year, and today is day 43. I've been doing this for 43 days. Uninterrupted, unstoppable. Hello, Meltmore from New Zealand. I've been waiting for the weekend since I saw your dance earlier in the week. It's 3:30 a.m. here, but I really wanted to join your stream. I love your energy vibes. Your YouTube vids have been getting a lot of views, I think you might say. They've been getting more, views from me this week. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much, my friend. Like, thank you. Really, really. You have no idea how much it helps. Like, literally every single one of you that watch those videos as well kind of push me a little bit further into this growth that we've experienced together, and it is absolutely beautiful. Thank you, really. I really appreciate it. Can you elaborate? Friend, I talk about a lot of things. You have to elaborate what you want me to elaborate on first. Hey, says Unable. Oh, Unable Midnight. Hey to you as well, my friend. Damn, you're a guru. No, my friend. I'm just a 22-year-old kid living in South Africa with a dream. That's all I am, friend. Is there much women where you live to make love to? No, friend. I've been taking a little bit of a break from women. I feel like the person I was when I was getting into relationships was someone of lack, someone that needed a woman to give him something, because I was trying to find love within another person. And in realizing that, I've kind of taken responsibility for the love that I have to give to myself from myself. And yeah, like, I'm going on to my 3rd year of being single, but that's completely fine. It's completely fine. I'm very patient for my dream woman when she might arise in my life. Meltmore on YouTube. Yes, Mose. Thank you so much. No dancing today. I danced this morning, my friend. I either dance or I meditate. But it's usually like a dance for 3 days, meditate for 1, dance for 3 days sort of schedule. It depends on how my legs feel. Deep as the ocean, friend. To be the drop that separates itself from the ocean, but realizes it's not separate, but it also has the infinitude of depth. To be in love like a fish is in water. Not to hold on to love like it's something that is separate from you. And thank you for the hugs, my friend. I really appreciate it. Meltmore is the man. Give me more, give me more. My friend, there's going to be only more to come. Literally, melt more and more and more and more and more and more and more until I breathe my last breath, friend. I feel like we've started on a journey now, and like we talked about this on one stream jokingly, where uh, basically someone said that he's 33 years old, and upon hearing the 33 number, I kind of imagined myself as a 33-year-old, and I imagined us doing these streams for 11 years every single day instead of just 1 year for every single day. And I also said that if I can do 1 year for the entire year every single day, maybe I can do 11 years. Maybe I can do the rest of my life. Who knows? Let's see. Like with the infinity and the ultimate possibilities of this universe, who knows? Elaborate on what your job is. My job is to create, friend. Actively create in every single thing that it is I do. In the way that I talk with my parents, in the way that I talk with my siblings, the way that I interact with the world, the way that I eat my food, the way that I water my plants. I'm actively creating experience, friend. And that is the job, and that is the mission that I've taken on in my life, is to have the right intent for creating. Do you take tolerance breaks from weed? Yeah, I did technically take a tolerance break for like a year and a bit, a year and 4 months. But now my tolerance break is throughout the day, and like I'm not bothered by weed. Like it's not something that I'm like itching to smoke. That's why I like hold on to these joints, and because I want to read all of your comments before I start smoking. Not because I won't be able to read, but self-explain. uh, have you read Alien Ginsberg? No, friend. No, I've not. You're learning to love yourself. I'm sure you'll meet them. I'm gonna light one up. Seeing you so happy makes me wanna partake. Thank you, friend. That is the only thing that I can hope to do, is to give you love. I'm not here to teach you anything. I'm here to love you, and I do. That's why it's so important to me to read your comments, because I do honestly, no joke, fully love you. And that's, I almost lit this without an intent. I actually want to set an intent. So I think feeling today, like that's the lesson that I learned today, and it's something I want to kind of lean into. So I'm smoking this joint to feel fully, to feel into my depth, and to feel the things that I'm supposed to be feeling. Mm. Nice. Thank you for the love, my friend. Really. Thank you so, so much. Speaking of creating, I have to record sometime today. I have some small plans for the next month. Good, Lane. Very good. Like I saw on your videos that you have a really good mic as well. Like you have one of those, what do you call them? You know what you call them. You tell me what you call those mics, dude. I want to get myself one of those as well eventually. So your audio sounds like really crisp. Will you create babies? I guess eventually, friend. If I meet my dream woman, and it's in her will to have children as well, it's in our will to have children, then yes, I surely will. Meltmore, please subscribe. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. Like I really appreciate you helping me grow, because we've been growing literally every single day. Like we haven't gone a day without gaining. We're constantly gaining, constantly growing, and it wouldn't be possible without all of you. So no, that I really appreciate your contribution to my journey. Love the accent, bruh. I love you. Oh, I'm gonna say I love yours as well, but I just love you in general, friend. Thank you. Thank you. Baby Meltmore would be so cute. I was a little bit of a wild one. I don't think you would have enjoyed me that much because I learned how to run before I learned how to walk. Like literally, I was crawling. Uh, like it was in church as well. So like I can't remember this obviously, but it's something my mom told me. So I've been crawling for like the extent of my life up until that point. And I kind of helped myself up, crawled up against one of those little church benches. I looked down this line and I just like started sprinting. Just like ran right through the aisle. And yeah, I can kind of imagine myself doing something like that. Uh, Little beings. Children are so fascinating to me. They have like this, well, not just children, we all have this infinite potential within us to become something great. Something great. And it's not to say that if you're not something great, that you're any lesser than someone who became something great. Because every single one of our lives has meaning. Every single one of our lives leads us home. And the only way to find our way home is to live our lives to the fullest. There's no such thing as a special person, because as soon as you try and make something special, you're trying to shine the beam of light on one little subject. And that is separation. Again, you're trying to take away from the love that is infinite and the love that is universal and trying to direct it onto one small thing. And that is an illusion. That is separation. That is you living in fear. Do you like any poets or writers in general? I'm a big fan of my friend, actually, Christian Vitrichenko. He's a writer. So yeah, that's actually something that I want to say. I believe in him so much. He recently restarted to write his book. Like he's been writing a while, but he kind of had a sabbatical, or he took a time off, or whatever you want to call it. And now he is writing again. So I'm very proud of him, and I'm very happy. Very, very happy. Mine is Tascam DR40. It's a handheld mic. Yeah. Tascam DR40, of course. How could I have forgotten? It sounds good, dude. Like it's the timbre in your voice comes through. Thank you for the heartwarming universe stream. I always appreciate it, friend. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful, my friend. You're so beautiful. We're all these absolutely amazing, infinite, divine expressions of God. And we get to live a life of absolute beauty, like a life of peace, a life of understanding, a life of lessons. And we're like our life is like a painting, literally. Every single, this is something I said to Lane, like every single experience that we have, every single thing that we do, the feelings that we feel, the things that we see, it's like little paintbrush strokes on this beautiful canvas that is our life. And everything that we go through makes this painting more interesting, more intricate, more beautiful. So know, friend, that you are beautiful, really. Absolutely, unequivocally, undeniably beautiful. Still streaming on my way to work. It's snowing in Colorado. DM me your address and I will send you a lovely made purple scarf, my friend. Maybe I'll take you up on that. Maybe I'll take you up on that. Yeah, I'm like really considering it. Like I feel like I don't want to accept anything for some reason at the moment. I feel like I'm, I guess, not deserving yet, which is limitation. That's literally what I said I was going to melt away. Yes, I will accept your gift, friend. I will. I'm going to DM you. Man, got bear vex the other day in the wings and chip chops. What? I don't know what that means, friend. You're speaking lingo. Vexed? They in the wings and chip chop? I don't know what any of those terms mean. You sound South African. I am South African, friend. What is your intent? Did I miss it? You did miss the intent, friend. And the intent for today is feeling. Yeah, feeling things, feeling yourself fully, feeling your emotions instead of suppressing them, really feeling. What is your sorry, I already read that one. Beautiful canvas? Maybe not. Of course it is, friend. Like, even though art can be subjectively not for you, like, think about, what is his name? What is the guy that just like spritzes paint all over the canvas? Or let me just say Picasso. Like, Picasso's paintings to me looks kind of ass. A lot of them do, but like his paintings are world renowned, and to a lot of people they're very beautiful. For me personally, I don't see the appeal in it, and that's literally the point. Like, it's made for some people, it's not made for others. Your life is made for you. Like, you should live your life. It's the only way. Oi, hi there, you Afrikaan thought. Act as if you are separate from nothing and no one, and you will heal your world tomorrow. Who said that, Universe Dream? That's a beautiful quote. When you meet, not if. Yeah, when you meet, not if. Exactly, my friend. It is unity where it is in unity that inner strength lies. I agree completely, friend. And I think it's very important to unite, not just with like the whole of humanity, but to unite with the people in your immediate vicinity as well. It's so easy to think of yourself as separate, and I went through a very dark time at one point in my life where I was very depressed, and the depression told me more than anything else is how separate I was, how alone I was, how if I were to die, no one would care, yada yada yada. It was literally this voice of separation inside my head, and it was a lie. It was an illusion, and I'm very very fortunate to have come out of that space. But I do realize that I needed to go through that time in my life to be able to help myself and then in turn help others. Yo, sorry I'm late. You're not late, Dan. You're not late, friend. You're here. And that's what matters. Thank you for being here. Hey, friend. Hey to you as well. Chippity chop. Chippity chip chop. I'm vexed. What does it mean? Speaking in code. Bob Ross. Bob Ross is G. Man, he has beautiful paintings. Like, his paintings are amazing to me again. Like, I would love to own a Bob Ross painting. I don't think... Are they for sale? I know they sell prints, but I don't think they sell the originals anymore. Pollock. Yes! Thank you, friend. It's Pollock's paintings. Banksy? Banksy is more of a modern artist. And I think he's going to also probably go down in history the same way that Picasso did, the same way that Van Gogh did. Yeah, Banksy is also going to be very historical, I guess would be the word. No man is an island. Nope. If you want to conceptualize it, you can think of existence, or God, or the source, or the universe, or whatever you want to call it, as an infinite sea. Infinite and infinite sea. Infinitely deep, infinitely vast. And then these little waves start forming. And as the wave starts to form, small little droplets fall off of this wave. And that small little droplet, if you were to stop time in that moment, you would see this droplet apart from all of this water and this wave. And you can think of it as separate. And you can be like, oh, look, that is a droplet. I can give him a name. Steve, Melkmore, Dan, Lane, whatever you want to call this little droplet. And this droplet has a whole experience. It falls back into this water and it makes a ripple effect on this whole universe. But the droplet needs to realize that it is still part of this infinite source, and it has the capacity to influence this infinite source. And in realizing that capacity, you become powerful. Alan Watts or Ram Dass, drawing a blank on who. Oh, the quotes. I wouldn't be surprised if it's one of those, friend. Those are some profound thoughts. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning to you, my beautiful friend. Except John Locke from Lost. Pretty sure he was the island in the end. Wait, I'd like. Did you just spoil Lost for me? I'm joking. Lost has been out for like 12 years or something. I started watching Lost, and I think I watched up to like the 5th season. I think I watched up to the point where there was this fog thing that was just moving around, and I didn't watch any further than that, unfortunately. Madagascar or Darwin? How many birds? Probably a lot, friend, but that's not the most coherent sentence or question that I've had today. Does this guy ever stop bullshitting? Oh my lord. No, friend. We can never stop. We can never stop. Literally never stop. Our universe infinitely creates communication devices, learning vehicles. And that's exactly what this human body of ours is, and this reality that it is we're experiencing. I was telling my friends about the water droplet philosophy last night, actually. It's a good one, Lane. It really is a good one. And I feel like it's allowed me a lot of clarity, a lot of stillness, a lot of peace as well. Because it's something that you can very easily conceptualize in your head. And by doing what I did today and giving it a name, going as far as giving it a name, it even becomes more surrealistic to think about it. So thank you. Thank you for in turn sharing this message, my friend. Tell more people about it. I hope that your friends in turn tell other people about it as well. How did they take it? I'm actually very curious. Were they receptive to the idea? His smoking dope. I'm smoking marijuana, my friend. And we are going to the stars, Dan. Thank you, my friend. The universe is just infinite fractal, and we are a tiny part of the design. Yeah, actually. Everything is fractals, my friend. The way the trees grow especially just fascinates me because it's a beautiful fractal. Just like... It's actually really good for your psyche to look at trees as well. Good for your brain. What your sub on YouTube's... Where your subs on YouTube's are going. To the stars. Yes, they are, friend. Thank you. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for sharing that energy with me. Because we are actively creating that reality. And by believing, we're literally easing into it. We're manifesting it. Jason Pollock. Yes, you're right, friend. Or Jackson Pollock. There he goes again. I'll constantly keep going, friend. I'll melt more and 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 more until there's nothing left. We are the universe observing itself. It's actually something that I have, I think is my Facebook status. Yeah. The universe observing itself. Manifested for the universe to observe itself, basically. Because Bird, hi, incoherent sentence. Yeah, I know you, friend. I know you. You've been here yesterday as well with your incoherent sentences. Goddamn esteemed prophet over here. No, friend. No. I'm 22 years old. I can't be a prophet yet. I need to spend at least 80 years connecting with God before I can even consider calling myself something like that. Maybe then. Maybe then. Stick around for the next 80 years. Let's see where I'll be. You look like you're in the Garden of Eden. We are, friend. In a sense, we are in the Garden of Eden. It's just with stopping to judge or to fear this reality that we take ourselves out of the Garden of Eden. It's funny because I see fishes calling him out on his BS. I bet it sucks to be a fish without being aware of the water. I think it must be sick to be the fish, dude. Because, like, imagine if our air had the viscosity of water, and we grew appendages to like navigate it, and then you can just like see something up there. You can be like, let me just go, and you just like swim up in the air. Wouldn't that be sick? I think it would be cool to be a fish, dude. I think it would be cool. Same, dude. I watched Lost when it aired until around the exact same point. Locke is the smoke in the last season, lol. Oh. Why? Was he just this monster this whole time? Or is he hallucinating on a boat from like dehydration or something, or on an island from dehydration or something? They were more deceptive. I guess you mean receptive. Receptive than I thought they would be. But my friends always love to talk about philosophy, and they don't necessarily believe in or understand. They're very open-minded. I think it is the mark of an intelligent mind to entertain an idea without accepting it. So, I think that's an Epictetus quote. Yeah, I think it might be an Epictetus quote. Epictetus. Epictetus? You know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And it's a good one. It's the mark of an intelligent mind, or a wise mind, or a smart mind, or whatever you want to call it, to entertain an idea without accepting it. So I'm happy that you have smart friends, Lane. Just as some probably can't fathom, understand what they're talking about, I can't understand how you are literally creating the world we live in. How we are literally creating the world we live in. Yeah, friend, it's not for your human mind to understand. It's only for your human mind to accept and to live with the right intent within that acceptance. That is all you can really do. Do I work tomorrow? I don't know, friend. It is Sunday tomorrow. Is it? No, it's Saturday tomorrow. So I hope not. Understand how some people can't see how we are. Unfortunately, it's not time, I believe. I believe that we are all on our own paths, in our own lives, in our own journeys, on our way home. And sometimes, on our way home, we choose to experience a life in which we do not understand some things. And that is perfectly fine. And that is perfectly good as well. And it's not for us to judge. It's not for us to look down upon. It's only for us to accept and forgive and love nonetheless. Friend, it sucks to be like 50 and you say 22. My friend, age is just a number. People want to tell me that I don't act my age. So what does that even mean? Like, then you can in turn also not act your age, right? You can be a 50-year-old and go and play in the mud, drive your tractor. You can do that, and you can live as a 6-year-old. And in your mind, in that state of existence, you're going to be a 6-year-old. You understand what I'm trying to say? Age is arbitrary, dude. Time isn't real. It's one of the illusions. Everything born in time will die in time. But the infinite source never does. Just go. I can't even read that, dude. Kiss that joint for me. There you go, friend. Why do you pour your water into a cup instead of drinking from the bottle? I don't know. I don't know. And it's interesting that you have to ask me that, because it's actually something that I was thinking about as well. Because it wouldn't really make a difference. It's a means to an end, right? I'm trying to get water into my being. But maybe the universe intended for me to use this cup specifically for these streams, and that's exactly why I reached for it the first time I wanted to stream. Hey, from the mountains of North Carolina. You live in the mountains, my friend? That's amazing. Hey to you as well. Thank you for joining me. Should I smoke a joint right now too? If you want to, my friend. If you can take an off day, it is Friday. If you have the capacity to enjoy it for the experience that it is, and if you have the right intent, you shouldn't be asking me to tell you if you should smoke one. You should be asking yourself and feeling within yourself if that is the right thing for you to do right now. Love is all we have in the end. When we lay on our deathbed and look back on our lives, love was the only thing that mattered. Yes. There's this track, Old Man by Agres. And basically, the song is about this old man who is on his deathbed, who is looking back onto his life and seeing all of the emptiness of all of the things that he didn't do that he always wanted to. The girl he didn't kiss, the trip he didn't go on, the food he didn't eat because he was egoically thinking it wasn't going to be for him. And he's regretting. Like literally it sings like it's not exactly lyrics, it's more like voice samples. But it's talking about this man who regrets looking back on his life. And upon listening that song, like I was listening to it and I saw a friend of mine post a painting or like post a photo of Jupiter. Let me tell you the whole story. He posted a photo of Jupiter and I sent him a message saying, "We live in an absolutely beautiful world." And he said, "Indeed we do." And then he posted a video of him painting the photo that I just commented on. And it broke my mind because it wasn't only a beautiful painting, but it was fucking ginormous. It's a 3 meter by 1.4 meter painting. So it's giant. It's so big. And I instantly bought it from him. Because I was literally listening to this song, Old Man by Agres, and it instantly clicked exactly what he was talking about. And I absolutely refuse to live a life that I regret. Live a life that I look back on and feel I should have done more. So I'm doing as much as I can while I can. And I'm living. I'm truly, truly living. And I want you to know that you have that capacity as well. We all have that capacity. It's good to see you, my friend. Hey, JD. Much love from Nebraska. Thank you, my friend. Much love to you as well. I appreciate your presence. I do believe old souls are an actual thing. Young souls as well. I've been told I act much more mature than most kids my age. I think you do as well, Lane. I thought you were like 23 actually. The first time I saw you on videos. So I kind of agree in a way, but I also think that it is exactly as it should be, as it ought to be. I love that tree. That tree loves you as well, friend. Yeah, probably with the amount of diffusion and just with like physics, how that works. Maybe over your whole lifespan, some of the carbon dioxide that you have breathed out has become part of that tree. Ever thought about that? You danced, I slept, now this. Yes, friend. Yes, this is this is technically what I feel is most important out of my streams. The dancing streams are a way for me to give to you energy and love without too much talking. But in this stream, I want to actively, with intention, give you love, give you positivity, and give you good information. I remember once here, and you jumped that flat onto the grass. Are you talking about the one time that I gave Mother Earth a hug? I was talking about it on stream and saying that technically you could give the planet a hug if you just lay down face down with your hands out. You're like giving the whole planet a hug. This small little organism on the planet giving it a hug. And I went and did it. I went and did it on stream. I hope your day was great. Loving the Kalimba content. Do you enjoy it, Matthijs? I'm happy, friend. I feel like it's definitely a change of pace. It's actually something that I've neglected. I've not played in a very long time, so I'm very happy to be playing again. If that tree behind you is one that can be clipped and planted to grow into another, then can you send me so that one of my yard, I live in a hot climate. So technically, I don't think that's possible. This is like it's an acacia tree, but you would be able to find seed for it. I don't know. I don't know if they produce seed. I'm really unsure actually. But now I'm curious. I'll go and do some research for you, friend. They do prefer hot climates, and they're pretty thorny trees. So it's not actually the best tree for your yard, because they do produce thorns and they'll drop them on your yard. But it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous, and you should see what it looks like from beneath. It has these fractals. I'll actually post it on my, yeah, I'll post it today on my Reddit account. Maybe to r/trees. I know r/trees is a weed subreddit before someone spams, but I think it would be, I think it would still be accepted there, right? I'll find a way. I'll find a place to post it. Don't worry. I think it will be worth it. The Six Finger Man. Dude, you have the incoherent sentences. I have no idea, bro. What's the name of that song? It sounds like something I'd like. Old Man by Agres. It's a electronic song, so it's Psytrance, but like Agres, like Agres, Old Man by Agres. It's a good track, dude. I'm actually going to go and listen to it again after the stream, because it's almost like a pinnacle moment in my life. I feel like that track is going to be with me for the foreseeable future. Long time no see, bro. Hope that all's been well. Thank you, Young Tex. Thank you for joining us again, friend. It has been a long time. Hope that you've been well. Hope that you've been staying busy, and I hope that you are going to be coming back soon. Huh? I like you here, dude. I like it when you're here. Thanks, friend. I will smoke a joint. Peace. Feel free, my friend. Thank you for joining us for as long as you did. Enjoy your joint. Would you say that a more transactional intent for smoking weed is a good intent? For example, I need sleep, this will help me sleep. I guess so, actually, Dan. But like then you should also smoke the right weed. So then you should be partaking of like CBD bud. So that's actually something that I'm growing for myself right now, because I recognize that even though it also, I don't think I'm smoking bud to sleep anymore, but I used to. But I also used to smoke normal bud for sleep, and then it wouldn't exactly bring me that much like calm, and then in turn I would just be staying awake, doing something, watching videos or whatever, and then smoking again. And because oh, now I'm gonna sleep, and then I would repeat that cycle until it's late, and again, wrong intent, even though I had the right intent, if that makes any sense. So if you have access to CBD weed, then definitely. South American reincarnated Jim Morrison. Are you talking about me? I don't know who Jim Morrison is, and I don't know where the South American comes from. Maybe South African is what you meant. I want to make a joint called My Friend. That's actually really cool. Yeah, do that, friend. That sounds really cool. How is your mom? Thank you for asking, friend. Your first coherent sentence. If you look at that. My mom's well, my friend. She's really well. She's healthy. She's eating healthy. She's taking care of herself. She's taking care of us. She's really cool, and I love her so much. Yo, like the the way your mother treats you and the love that she gives you is in turn the love that you want from your intimate partner. Because as you grow up, you kind of see firsthand what a woman's love is capable of in your life. That safety, that security, that absolute love. Like, I'm sorry if I look distracted. My dog is standing on the rim of a dam. She should be fine. She's just curious. But yeah, so that's the women that we're going to in turn look for in our lives, because we know what love is truly capable of. And I got an amazing mother, like top shelf mothers. So in turn, it kind of handicaps me with my pursuit of love, because I feel there's a high standard to be met. I think about that. How many atoms in you once belong to me? Yeah. How many times have those atoms been a part of other people? We are all one. Exactly, my friend. Exactly. It's quite trippy, actually. It's quite trippy, because we kind of think of this thing as me, right? Oh, me. You look at yourself and you say me. But there's like billions, trillions of little cells that don't have an identity, but is working together to create this experience that you call me. It's mind-boggling, actually. South Africa. Yeah. I kind of figured, friend. Oh, the kalimba was so nice yesterday. I played some kalimba this morning as well, but I have some issues mounting the kalimba. I don't exactly know how to hold the camera so that the kalimba is actually in frame and that I can play it, so that you can see the background and see the kalimba. It kind of, I'm figuring it out. Don't worry, I'm figuring it out. Like, fortunately, my little bro. Oh no. My little brother left this morning. I just realized. So my little brother has a 3D printer. So when things need to be made, things get made. So like the thing that's holding you guys right now is like a streaming setup, which has been 3D printed. I'll show it sometime on stream, or probably on the YouTube video or something. It was so peaceful. It can be really peaceful. It's like I think that is kind of why I gravitated towards that instrument as well. My dad plays the guitar, and he was very keen on me learning how to play the guitar as well when I was younger. But it always messed up my fingertips, and I didn't like that. I guess I know it's part of learning how to play the guitar, but I was just not into it. And then I never picked up the guitar. I never learned how to fully play the guitar. But when I picked up the kalimba, it was like an instant, yeah, this is the instrument I should be playing. So relaxing, so soft, so tranquil. I want to find that stream where you hug the earth on YouTube. I was not there for that one. I also really enjoy the kalimba content. Thank you, friends. I'll continue posting it. Like, now I'm 100% convinced. And I don't think the earth hugging stream is on YouTube, actually, Naomi. I would appreciate if you watch all of them again, obviously, but I don't think it is. I think was on my actual Reddit, like it was when I was just streaming on Reddit without the intent of uploading it as well for it to be on YouTube forever. You live in the beach? No, friend. No, I do not. I don't really see it. New arrival. I don't really see it. New arrival. Oh, the Jim Morrison thing, I guess. Yay! Thank you. You're the best. Thank you, friend. You're the best as well. I'll try and find out for you. It is an acacia tree, so you can go and do some research of your own as well if you're really curious. Like, where can I get an acacia tree or acacia tree seeds, whatever. How is life, Afrikaans, brethren? Lewe is lekker, my vriend. Lewe is mooi, lewe is goed vir ons. En ek is baie dankbaar. Ek het baie om vir dankbaar te wees en ek vat dit nie vir selfsprekend nie. I just told my Afrikaans friend Lo Liv that things are good in Afrikaans. It's a tree-related subreddit. Marijuana enthusiasts. Yeah, I guess. r/trees is also a tree-related enthusiast subreddit. What do you do for a living? I create, friend. I actively create. Melt more. Hey, friend. Hey, Psycho Mickey. Welcome, friend. Thank you for joining us. I use CBD oil for sleep and anxiety reasons. Yeah, it's really good for those reasons. It's something that I'm looking forward to be able to do as well. I don't have anxiety or like too many sleeping issues, but I still recognize the compound for the benefit that it could bring into my life. And it is anti-inflammatory, anti-carcinogenic as well. So healthy benefits, healthy benefits. I'm here to see just for the positivity, which CBD strain are you smoking. So I'm growing, so I don't know if you can see it, but there's like small little plants behind me right now, and they are Uno CBD plants. So basically a pure CBD strain. He's the lead singer from The Doors. Still no image forming in my head, unfortunately. But you're not the reincarnation of him. No, definitely not, friend. I don't think we get reincarnated. I feel like there are just these. What is the thing I'm trying to form? Basically, think of different aspects of what it means to be human, and then there's this pure aspect of what God created the human to be. And then I believe that pure aspect is your divine self, and I believe that we all have the capacity to live as close to that divine self, or to be that divine self. But it's the same divine self, if that makes any sense. I've been wanting to learn how to play. It's not a hard instrument to play, my friend, so I'd highly recommend it. It's very forgiving as well. It kind of lets you make mistakes at first. So please, Matthijs, they're pretty affordable as well. I think you'd be able to find one for like $50. So do consider it. Tell me what a good reason is to watch all of your YouTube videos, just in case. Well, I can't give you a great reason, Naomi, other than it might bring you some happiness. It might give you some more perspective on the person that I'm becoming, the person that I used to be, how much I've changed already. And I'm looking forward to being able to look back at them in the exact same way. Like, I literally, if I watch the video that I'm recording right now, I already feel like I'm not the same person anymore. Does that, if that makes any sense? Smoke up, buddy. I will actually light this again. You should give, I think it's Jim Morris, isn't it? Him Morris. A listen. I'll give it a consider, friend. Yeah, Jim Morris, there it is. I've been suggested a lot of different bands lately, so I've been trying to listen to a lot more music. You should melt. I am melting, my friend. What do you create? Everything, friend. Everything that I'm experiencing, I'm creating. We are actively right now creating the experience that we have right now. I'm creating the experience of taking a sip of water, taking a puff of a joint, the way that I stand up, the way that I communicate with my people. Creating, friend. Literally, actively creating. If you're looking at someone from this perspective and you move to face them like from the side, you have now created for you a new experience, a new perspective, a whole new universe in which you are living. And you can constantly do that. The Doors are really good, and Jim's personal music is good. So the Doors was a band, and then they get separated, and now he makes his own music. It's just all good. I'll go and give it a listen then. If you don't mind, Matthijs, would you send me his name on direct message? I've recently started using Delta 8 for anxiety and insomnia. It's been great. I'm very, very happy to hear that, my friend. Like, I've been hearing about Delta 8 quite a few times lately on stream. Not so many times, like really lately, but at the start of the stream, people were also talking about Delta 8. Are you smoking weed? Yes. Yes, I am, friend. I'd suggest smoke some bands, but I'm not sure you would vibe a whole lot with most of my favorite bands. Fortunately, Lane, we have different tastes, and I think it would be so monotonous if we all liked the exact same thing, especially as men. It would be so boring. I like this thing. Yes, me too. I like this thing. Yes, me too. I like this. Yeah. We all like the same thing, dude. Like, right? It would suck, but I like feel free to actually suggest something. It's probably like you're listening to metal right now, and like the hardest metal I've ever really listened to, like went up to like Rammstein, Silverstein, Bullet for My Valentine. Maybe I'm seeing a pattern. No. um, what else? Brothers of War, I think. And then there's this, I've forgotten their name. This band that sings about like Viking wars as well. But that's like the hardest metal that I've listened to. But I'm always keen, friend. I'm always keen. Tell us a wee joke. Do I know any wee jokes? I don't think I do. You tell me a wee joke, friend. Uno reverse card you. Have you read The Present is the Gift? I think it's what it's called. It's talks about every day you wake up in the present time. It's the ultimate gift of life. I've not read it, friend, but it is something that I believe, and it's something that I'm actively living into. But if you're interested in the world of extreme metal, let me know, friend. So I gave you some information. I think you can extrapolate whether or not I'm into extreme metal. Interestingly enough, I used to actually like headbang as well. And like when I was headbanging as like a teenager, I was thinking about having long hair and being able to headbang with long hair. And now I have long hair and I'm no longer headbanging. Well, maybe a little bit with my other dancing, but no more. Dude, how are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you? There's your wee joke, friend. I've made my laugh. I've made myself laugh at least. I don't think it was a good one. I feel like he's gonna look back at this whole tangent about creating and say to himself, "Holy shit, I was high AF." No, friend. I'm just aware. I'm just very, very aware. You are also creating. You're literally creating for yourself an experience and a perception of me right now, aren't you? Hmm? Do you understand? He's dead, been dead. Can you only smoke CBD? No, of course not, friend. I'm smoking THC right now. I'm just saying if you're smoking for the intent of sleep and for relaxation, then you should be smoking CBD. And not necessarily only CBD, but definitely a high CBD strain. At least like 10%, I think. He's a part of the 27 Club, if you know what that is at least. The 27 Club. I do not know what the 27 Club is. The famous purple cup. Yeah. It is famous by now. Hopefully one day, friend. Hopefully one day, if you know what I'm talking about. Do you work or go to school? Yeah, technically, friend. I I am working at the moment. Writing, studying as well, I guess. And I'm trying to grow, friend. I'm trying to become the person that I'm ought to be, and it's going to be a process. It's going to be a very big process. Yeah. It's kind of daunting. Oh man, I was supposed to see my first ever concert, a Rammstein concert, last year in August. COVID cancelled that. Well, they rescheduled for August this year, but I have a feeling it won't happen. No! No, Naomi, don't say that. Have a feeling that it will happen. And manifest that reality. Like, it would be really sick to see Rammstein live. Like, that's an amazing concert to go to, especially as your first. Bro, the vibes here are lit. Thank you, my friend. The vibes here are lit because of all of the vibes that we are contributing to this space of consciousness. It's not something that is only of me, friend. Like, if it wasn't for you, like, this would not be what it is. You radiate peace, bro. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Are there any good South African electronic bands? Hmm. Hmm. So there's like, I think synth synth is die toekoms is one South African electronic artist, and I think Kygo is it Kygo? Maybe not. There's another South African artist, electronic artist, but I might have forgotten his name. If his name is not Kygo, I've forgotten his name. Typically, I see joints being held between the pointing fingers and thumb, and cigarettes being held between your where you're holding your joint. Yeah, I've thought about that as well. Like, you see it in movies as well that they smoke a joint like this, but it's never been comfortable for me to smoke a joint like that. And I also flick the ash, and your thumb is really convenient for flicking. So yeah, this is how I hold the joint as well. Like, I hope I'm not like tabooing on some sort of stoner etiquette, but then again, we all live our own lives, right? Beautiful scenery. Where are you? I'm in South Africa, my friend. Man's in South Africa. Yes, yes, I am. Good old carbon dioxide. What are you talking about? A bunch of famous musicians and famous people that died at the age of 27. Oh, the 27 Club. That's unfortunate. Dying at the age of 27 is such a. Well, I guess it also has a place, but I feel like we have so much potential in our lives, and we can add so many strokes to the canvas, you know? So, dying at the age of 27 is tragic. For example, Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, and Kurt Cobain. Okay, I didn't know that. Like, I knew about all of those guys, but I didn't know they all died at the age of 27. When are you giving us a tour of your lands? We want to see. There's not much to see, friend. Like, and if you want to see me like pan over this a bunch of times, like, those videos are on YouTube. So, eh, incentive. Like, unfortunately, the Wi-Fi range is kind of spotty. So if I wanted to like walk around and just show you stuff, the stream would drop, and that would be tragic. Where are you? I'm in South Africa, my friend. How do fish get high? Seaweed. Thank you for your weed joke, friend. You should cut your hair. I'll cut it when I want to, friend. I agree. A tour of the lands soon. Soon, maybe. Maybe I'll. No, like, actually. Maybe I'll just take actually like a video, a proper video, and I'll just walk around and show you some of the lands, and I'll probably show you some other places as well. It's a little bit further away from here, but it's going to be like have to be a video, huh? There, boom, ultra incentive to sub to the channel. I'll try and make a video for you showing you around. Okay? Okay? Eventually. South Africa has got some metal bands, but they're mostly brutal deathcore grind. So their names are rather explicit. Brutal, brutal death, gore, grind. Yo, that sounds hectic. Interestingly enough, metalheads, even though they make music like that and they listen to music like that, they can be like the most chill and happy people, and so peaceful as well. It's quite a weird contrast. Tour guide Meltmore. Eventually. You should start dancing again. I dance almost every morning, my friend. African Thor Meltmore is the best. Full of peace and positivity. God bless you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. And God bless you as well. I want to leave you guys with a message for the end of the day. And it's feeling. I think it's feeling. Feel into this experience that you're having in every single moment, because that's the only way to lead yourself home. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining me for as long as you did. I'm sending you all love, I'm sending you all light, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.